welcome to Godspeed. So, this is my 1978 Ford F150 4x4. It's pretty much a stripper model. It's got no chrome, it's got no badges even. It doesn't even have letters on the hood, which I think is a little strange for a 78. But anyway, hey bird. So, anyways, we put a little bit bigger set of tires on this just recently, just to do a couple little obstacles around here. Not professionally mounted, but it did get us around, so hey, that's what we're doing anyways. But coming over to this side, it's got its rust issues for sure. This is probably the worst tailgate I have ever seen. My guess is, so it was parked in 04 by the previous owner, and I'm guessing what happened is this tailgate was left down and it just got rusted through that way. I mean, come look at this even. This has got rust at the top of the tailgate. So my guess is we had some water get in at the bottom and it came through and it sat at the whole front end of this tailgate and just wrecked it. This is by far the worst tailgate I've ever seen on one of these trucks. But the paint is a little nicer on this side. I suspect this was facing to the north or was under a tree on this side or whatever. But you can see that the, where the clear coat still is on there, it was actually a fairly nifty looking paint job they put on it. Similar to, not the same, but similar kind of a vibe to a Sundown. I rather like that paint job actually. If I ever do invest in painting materials, I might do this truck someday. That's a lot of masking, but someone did a pretty fair job of it. Well, today we're gonna see what this old Ford will get through. We just need to figure out exactly what the limits are of its off-road capabilities. See, our largest obstacle we're gonna go through is the snow pile, and we need to figure out if that old Ford will go through this or not. So that's about what did I say, about 4 feet of snow. So we're gonna see if that old Ford will get through there. Because if the Husky dog can get through there and just lives on top of there, we'll need to have a truck that is capable to match that. Well, we got through that snow pile a little bit easier than I thought I would. Probably hit that a little too hard, but oh well, that's all right. Anyways, we gotta find some other big obstacles to hit now. I mean, if the truck can handle that, we gotta go see what else it can handle, right? So I kind of decided on this part of the ditch. This is like the steepest area of the ditch anywhere around me. So we're gonna see if this old truck will climb up there with these stock tires. And if not, I got a bigger set sitting around, so we'll see. Well, we didn't get up that little bit of the ditch over there. So I'm deciding to steal some bigger tires off of this truck. They're a little bit taller. We're getting about 2 inches of height, maybe 3, and a couple inches of width. So they're a little bit better traction tire as well, and we're gonna just see how well those perform on this truck. It should be enough to get us up that ditch anyways. And as always, we got the vagabonds roaming around the place working on their little Chevy projects. See, these rims are off of a mid-90s Dodge, so they're the same bolt pattern, but that center is way different. The center on the Ford is a lot larger on the front. So they fit on the back as is, so we're gonna have to hog these rims out. So you can see we got these rims on there now. We got them hogged out enough to fit, but we do rub the ball joint just a little bit there. So we're gonna figure out something to space that off. We're getting a little thick, but this should do it. Now we need to put another great big chrome wheel on that corner. So it'll be just that easy. So we've been playing around with this old truck. We took it through some obstacles and it was performing all right there, but not perfectly. So we decided we had to change some tires up on this thing. And that worked out, but we had to do some sketchy sort of work to it. So you know what? We changed up these tires. We're just gonna take it slow and easy because sometimes it has this little vibration going on. We're not taking it at any high speeds today, but we're gonna go try that obstacle again and just see what it does. So I got these big tires mounted on here, but first, before we go wrecking them and the front tires just fall off the truck and rip the studs out, we're just gonna have some fun with it before that happens. So here we go. What was that gear selection? So I decided after we went up that obstacle there at the ditch that I figured, you know what, they're not falling off yet, so let's just go see if they really rattle or move around a whole lot when I'm driving down the road. So took it down the road just a little bit and it's working just fine so far, but I did not hit any high speeds. We were just kind of taking it a little easy. So I had mentioned the drive shaft in the front had really bad U-joints. That's all slop between where we're moving, and that's both ends, of course. So yeah, that is just about the most blown U-joint I have ever seen anyways. Add axle U-joints too. One more thing this truck needs is a rear main seal. We are leaking out of the back of the engine there, and even sitting here for 5 or so minutes, we already got a few drops. It's not like it's pouring out of there. I don't think we're even contaminating the clutch really like this. It's just a drip, but I suspect maybe that's the reason they parked this truck 20 years ago, but we'll see anyways. Otherwise, under here, you can see we do have a muffler, but that's only the guts of it, so it's really not doing anything now. And this is our plastic tank. Looks to me like it's plastic anyway, scratches like plastic, sounds like plastic, so at some point I'll take this metal shroud off and take the tank off, and we'll verify that the internal isn't just a steel tank with a rubber liner or something, but I wouldn't imagine that's the case. So let me know down in the comments if you've ever seen something quite like that on one of these 78 Fords. I've never seen a Ford of this era with a plastic tank, but maybe you have. So that's about it. I got a few things to fix on this truck, obviously, so we gotta we gotta do U joints, we gotta do exhaust, we gotta flush the tank out, we gotta fix an antifreeze leak that I discovered that's just happened recently, and what else? A few other odds and ends. Get some real wheel spacers for this thing and some longer studs so that that's a little bit more safe. And other than that, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, just leave a comment down there if you would. And basically, I think that if you were driving past here and you thought that was kind of cool, you give it away. Well, just give me a thumbs up then. Other than that, well, thanks for watching, and until next time, Godspeed.